Oh, thank you. Okay, well, hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are featuring our wifey and hubby shirts that I made 2 years ago. So I am coming at you with a really interesting video today. It's more of a sit down kind of video featuring my husband. His name is David, and we've been married for 2 years as of this last Monday. So how cool is that? But I thought it'd be really cool to just share 5 big points that we've learned in the first 2 years of our marriage. Backstory about us. We met in high school and we were high school sweethearts. We met through band. How romantic. And then just throughout college we kind of stayed together, and he proposed, we got married, and here we are. So we've been together for 9 years.
Will be 9 in February.
Okay, 9 years in this coming February, so February 2020, it'll be 9 years. Holy cow, that's a long time. Anyways, so I just wanted to do this really cool video and, like I said, share some information with you guys. So we'll just get on and get started. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Sarah. I'm a nurse in Indiana right now, hoping to pursue travel nursing. And so I like to do lifestyle and nursing type videos. So yeah, keep watching. Okay, so first we have put each other first. I think that it's been super important to put each other's needs before our own, just to make sure you're prioritizing each other, and because sometimes we get caught up in selfishness, and at work you might have to fend for yourself or whatever, so when you come home trying to not have that attitude and be selfless. I think that's super important, especially around the house, splitting up chores and stuff like that. I just think it's super important to try to put each other first. Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, you're a team now.
Yeah.
You have become one. So you want to do what's best for the team, not just for yourself. When you're on a sports team, you don't do what's best for you. You do what's best for the team.
Yeah, there's no I and we.
Yeah, so by you putting the other person first, you are in turn also somehow putting yourself first as well, because you are doing what's best for both of you by putting the other person first.
Very well said. I like that. So then our second point is to make time for each other / date nights. So it kind of rolls off of point 1, but I've just found that we're the happiest when we make a scheduled date night and actually take time to kind of continue to date. Just because you get married doesn't mean you can't date again, and have that adventure time, and that time that's just meant for just us, where we're not really interrupted. When we do a date night, we try to make sure our phones are put away and we're engaged in each other, because the world gets super busy around us, and you work a lot and all this stuff, and so just making sure you have set time for each other, with no distractions. I just think that's super important. And we just, at dinner, we always put our phones down and we try to eat and have a conversation and stuff like that. Just little things like that, I think, are super important. We also try to do, before bed, we'll, try to talk and, just about our days and, anything like that. So, just making that time where it's not interrupted and it's just for you guys. I think that's super important.
Yeah, life is super busy, and, we have a lot of similar hobbies, but not all of our hobbies are exactly the same. I like to play video games, and she likes to watch shows that I don't particularly like, but every now and then she will watch video games, watch me play or play with me. Every now and then I'll sit down with her and watch her show. And even that is making time for each other, even though the hobbies may not align with what you may like. I don't like The Bachelor, but she does.
Yeah, exactly. So. Okay, and then our third one is to pick your battles. That is something I think I had to learn that more than David did. But just when you come home from a stressful day of work and you're already in a bad mood, like you come home and like something wasn't done and it wasn't done to your standards and it makes you really frustrated, it's not something to argue about, you know? Like to you, like to me, like an example, I come home from work, I had a rough day, you know, I asked David to put the dishes away, but he doesn't, okay? I could argue with him and get upset about it, but like, you know, that creates tension between us. Or I could just choose to ask him, hey, I asked you to put the dishes away today, do you mind to do that while I go take a shower? Like, I don't know, just picking that battle of like when to get angry and when not to get angry. Internally, I think it's helped me too, like, because I feel like I can manage stress and stuff better. Well, bless you. Goodness. But I think that we got our number one fan here. But I think that, like, I don't know, I just think it's super important to pick your battles and like when to argue, when not to argue. Like something might be super important to you, like morally, and that's great, and like your spouse should like respect that about you, but it's not something you should just always bring up and be like, well, I'm more important. It's a team, like David said, we're a team now, so like we have to like hash it out, and not everything should be an argument.
Yeah, like there are times where you need to discuss things and you need to hash it out, but
and that's the time to have a quote battle, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and you don't, not everything has to be like discussed or fought over. Like, it's just a little thing, just say, hey, can you do this? Like she was saying with the dishwasher example. That's a perfect example. I don't really have any examples.
So I think it was more of a me thing.
Yeah.
And I've even applied that into like other areas of my life with, you know, certain people maybe I don't get along to it. Like I really think to myself now, where I might have tried to argue, I'm like, is it worth it? Probably not, you know? So I just try to like look at stuff and be like, what am I going to get out of this? You know, it's like, do I really want to make my husband mad at me? No. You know, I want to keep him happy and well too. So it's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I've just learned to really pick my battles with what I get upset about. Some things too, I'm just like, I'll just do it. No big deal. You know, it is what it is. Our fourth one is don't hang on to mistakes. So like, it kind of goes with pick your battles. You know, when you're getting into an argument, to not bring up past mistakes, or, you know, you really have to learn how to forgive and really move forward. Forgive and forget. You really do have to learn that in marriage. And once you master that, I think you're pretty set. Because no one is perfect. So like, you know, whenever someone messes up, it's like you gotta learn to be like, that's okay. You know, I still love you. You know, I still want to love you. Let's move forward from this. How can we fix this for the future? That's the outlook I think we have on a lot of things is, okay, this didn't work out. Okay, how can we approach this next time where it doesn't happen like this again? And move forward with that. Do you have anything you want to add with mistakes?
I mean, everyone has an off day. I mean, everyone has an off day. So if you are with your spouse every day, you of course are going to catch them on their off days. Like that's just how it works. So, and just don't hang on to those mistakes they make, and don't take it personally. Some days you just wake up in a crappy mood. You can't explain it. But some days you just do. And so don't take it personally. Like they don't mean to make mistakes, but just like you don't mean to make mistakes, we make them every now and then. So,
yeah, amen to that. That was such a lot of these things I feel like you can apply to life. You know what I mean? But this is just something we've learned with marriage. We just want to make sure, like, we have the opportunity to share. Like, why wouldn't we? Mm-hmm. So, okay, and then our last one is, this is actually a really big one. This is something that we learned really early in our relationship, like when we were dating, and I think it has set us up for success since. And like anytime anyone asks us for advice, this is definitely something we always give people. And that is to don't assume and to communicate. So when I say don't assume, like I have learned, like David can't read my mind. As much as I wish he could, as much as I wish, he can't. And we have really communicated about all of this stuff, and so like we actually have code words and like things, you know, like when we're in a situation, we have ways of trying to help each other get out of those situations because we've talked about certain situations and just, I don't know, random stuff. But I can't come home and just assume that David knows he needs to have supper ready. Like, he doesn't know that, you know? Like, and by assuming, you're just making yourself more frustrated when it doesn't happen. It's like you set your standards so high and then they don't get met, so then it's like you get mad at the other person, but it's your fault because you're the one who set your standards so high. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's just if you're assuming the other person's going to just do something, you're gonna set yourself up for failure. Why not do the opposite and like try to communicate what you want, and if they do something you're not expecting, then you're happily surprised by it. Like,
yeah, but then too, like with communication, you learn, like by communicating, you learn more about that person. Mm-hmm. So like if I tell David, like, hey, you know, I want to do this, this, and this, he then learns, oh wow, she really likes these types of activities. Okay, maybe I could surprise her with, you know, this, or like I said A, B, and C, and he surprised me with D. You know what I mean? Like, so by communicating too, you're learning about each other.
Yeah, and also this goes back to pick your battles. If you communicate to the other person in a calm and understanding way, like, hey, I asked you to do the dishes, can you do them now? You're communicating, I wanted you to do the dishes, and you didn't, but that's okay, can you do them now? You are not just holding on to that information and pinting up those emotions. You are letting them out and solving the problem right then and there. So don't just assume it's going to get fixed just right away. You need to talk these things out, and you need to communicate. Like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all it really does come down to. Because as long as you two are on the same page,
life is good.
Yeah, it makes it easy.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have anything you want to add, like last words? I've kind of said everything I think I want to say, but
I mean, really, just if you can take two things away from this, you're a team, so communicate what you want to do as a team going forward.
Yeah.
If you can really just keep that in mind, it really should make things easier on your relationship. That's what, in my mind, has made our relationship so easy. Like, things in life right now, life gives you stress, but two things I know that won't give me stress are this relationship and this puppy right here.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that don't give me stress.
Yes. So. Amen to that. So, anyways, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up so we know to do more of these, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe!